FG moves to develop ECOM ships in Gulf as U.S.-Israel tensions threaten global energy. Good evening and thank you for joining us on the news around the world. My name is Afola Kemi Akobi, and at the sign language corner, I have Koride Oluleye. Britain will impose airspace restrictions and deploy armed police officers in Windsor next week as President Bola Tinubu arrives for a state visit hosted by King Charles III. President Tinubu is expected to begin the visit in company of his wife Oluremi Tinubu on Wednesday, March 18, with a reception at Windsor Castle. Thames Valley Police, in a statement on its website yesterday, said it is working with the Royal Borough of Windsor and Maidenhead, the Royal Household, and other security partners. The force said airspace restrictions over Windsor Castle, which are in place permanently throughout the year, would be extended on Wednesday, March 18, to cover the period from 7 a.m. to 11:59 p.m. Chief Superintendent Adrian Hall of Thames Valley Police Joint Operations Unit said the air restrictions formed part of a broader security operation for the visits. The Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission has convened the inaugural meeting of the Presidential Project Development Committee for the ECOM Multipurpose Dam and Hydropower Projects under a public-private partnership framework. The committee was established following a high-level stakeholder meeting at the Aso Rock Presidential Villa, where the project was designated a strategic national intervention. The Director General of the Commission, Jobson Iwalufu, said the project aims to control flooding, provide renewable energy, and support regional economic development. The meeting was attended by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, alongside representatives of key ministries, the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority, Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, and the Cross River State government. The ECOM Multipurpose Dam project is expected to generate about 250 megawatts of renewable hydropower while addressing flooding in parts of the Benue River Basin and boosting economic growth in the Cross River State and neighboring regions. As part of the effort to ensure a smooth and error-free promotion exercise for public servants, the Oyo State Civil Service Commission organized an interactive session with directors of administration and supplies, as well as directors of personnel across ministries, departments, and agencies. The engagement was designed to clarify guidelines and strengthen coordination among key officers responsible for implementing the 2025 promotion exercise in the state civil service. Our reporter, Adiola Oladile, files in the details of the event held at the new local government building secretariat, Ibadan.
The interactive session, organized by the Oyo State Civil Service Commission, brought together directors of administration and supplies, as well as directors of personnel from various ministries, departments, and agencies, to engage with permanent secretaries on the modalities for the 2025 promotion exercise. In his opening remarks, the outgoing permanent secretary of the commission, Prince Goke Adenrele, said the meeting was designed to equip the officers with the necessary information and clarify procedures required for adequate preparation and a seamless, error-free promotion process. Prince Adenrele also commended Governor Seyi Makinde for approving the conduct of the 2025 promotion exercise early in the year, noting that the development reflects the administration's commitment to ensuring that there are no outstanding promotion backlogs for civil and public servants in the state.
The essence of this taxation is to bring all stakeholders on the same page. People will understand how to prepare and make provision for people that are eligible for 25 promotion so that it will be error-free. We won't like a situation that after the promotion exercise, people are bringing up issues. If there will be issues at all, we want to minimize it. So this taxation is to minimize issues that come up after conducting year 2025 promotion exercise.
Corroborating this position, the chairman of the commission, Alhaji Kamoru Aderibigbe, stated that since the inception of the present administration, the governor has remained consistent in clearing inherited promotion arrears dating back to 2017. He lauded the recent appointment of 17 new permanent secretaries in the state civil service. The civil service chairman further expressed confidence that the 2025 promotion exercise would be implemented without errors following the engagement with relevant stakeholders, adding that promotion letters are expected to be issued before the second quarter of the year.
If you are able to conclude this as soon as possible, able to give the workers 2025 promotion letters before the middle of the year, I doubt whether there's any state in this country today that is not holding a promotion of workers. We are doing 2025 promotion now, which was due early this year.
During the session, permanent secretaries also took participants through the guidelines for the exercise, just as officers engaged in discussions, asking and responding to questions to ensure a clear understanding of the process. Adeola Oladili, BCOS News.
We'll take our first break. I'll be right back.
With Nivea Dry Deo, you can keep moving forward in life with confidence. Nivea Dry Deo. Derma 72-hour active protection against sweat and odor with 0% alcohol to prevent irritation. Stay dry and fresh all day long. Skin is for moving forward, Nivea is for skin. Your favorite Nivea Deo, now in a smaller pack size.
Super Malt Multivitamin Active Teens. Super Malt Multivitamin Active Teens. Shine on.
Glad to know you're still there. The Federal Ministry of Health and Social Welfare has begun state-level implementation of the National Policy on Cosmetics Safety and Health in Lagos State to strengthen regulation of cosmetic products and reduce health risk. The 5-year policy aims to sensitize the cosmetics industry by improving products labeling, regulating production and distribution, and raising public awareness about harmful substances in cosmetic products. Key partners in the initiative include the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Nigerian Customs Service, the World Health Organization, and the Lagos State Ministry of Health. Representing the Minister of Health, Mohammed Pate, the Director of the Cosmetics Safety Management Program, Paul Okako, said the federal government is committed to strengthening regulations to ensure compliance in the sector. Meanwhile, NAFDAC recently uncovered cosmetic products valued at over 3 billion naira in a warehouse at the Apts Trade Fair Complex in Lagos, and warned that the sale and use of such banned or substandard items pose serious health risk to consumers. Carbonated drinks are enjoyed by millions of people for their sweetness and fizzy taste. However, while they may appear harmless, consuming them every day can have hidden effects on health, though they may quench thirst or satisfy sweet cravings. Daily intake of soda can affect dental health, body weight, energy levels, and long-term metabolic well-being. Our reporter, Oyeshile Oloyede, has more.
Carbonated drinks are typically made from sugar, water, preservatives, and carbon dioxide, which gives them their characteristics fix and help preserve the beverage. While the sugar in these drinks provide a quick energy boost, unused energy can accumulate in the body as fat. In addition, Sugar residues left in the mouth can feed bacteria, increasing the risk of tooth decay if proper oral hygiene is not maintained. Speaking on the issue, a professor from the Department of Food Technology, University of Ibadan, Professor Rahman Akinyosho, explained that frequent consumption of carbonated drinks may interfere with calcium absorption, which could gradually affect bone strength.
The carbonated drinks in reference to is made of majorly sugar, sucrose, water, at times citric acid, colorant, and some other things. So, and we know, one, we also need sugar as a source of energy in our body. So it's good for us. When you are dehydrated, you need water, you need sugar. Instead of looking for natural that may not be available, like fruits, so you take sugar, you take carbonated drink, fruit, soft drink. It is called soft drink, and it doesn't have alcohol. It is non-alcoholic drink, so it is good for that purpose, for you to take it. But you know, essence of anything, because we have the way in our body system, the way it reacts. When you have excess sugar in your body, it continues to build energy, and it can lead to obesity, some being fat. And when that occurs, it affects many things in the system. Sucrose has high glycemic index, unlike the fructose that we have in fruits. So if that's sucrose, so when you say glycemic index, some of this sugar, if you take it, go to your bloodstream, so it can lead to type 2 diabetics.
Professor Akinyosho also notes that moderation is particularly important for young people whose bodies are still developing. He adds that while carbonated drinks are not inherently harmful, excessive consumption or daily reliance may lead to sugar dependency and other health concerns. He therefore advises consumers to balance such intake with regular physical activity.
Even self-discipline, it is. Because we have anything sweet. We are this carbonated, the category in which this carbonated drink fall into. It is sweet. It is attracted. People are attracted to taking it, especially when it is free, when it is served free. And you know, when people use their money to buy, they won't buy more than a bottle, which is still normal. But when it is free, they try to take as many as possible.
Also speaking, a diet and nutrition expert, Mr. Abdulsalam Ahmed, notes that carbonated drinks may provide quick energy due to their high sugar content and can temporarily help with hydration. However, he warns that regular consumption may deprive the body of essential nutrients, as such drinks provide calories but little nutritional value.
That is positive effect and negative effect. Positive in the sense that it supplies immediate energy because it's composed of a lot of sugar, and it has fluid, which is the drink itself. So that is also, so it lubricates, or let me say it rehydrates the body and supplies immediate energy we need. So the negative effect is that consuming frizzy drinks, carbonated drinks, means that we are depriving ourselves of the natural nutrients that our body is supposed to get from other food. Because most times when people take this, they take this as food. So most times we don't get anything. That is why we call it zero calorie. Zero calorie in the sense that it has the energy, it has the calorie, but it doesn't have the other nutrient that will give our body the natural nutrient that will make us become healthy.
He recommends healthier alternatives such as fresh fruits, natural fruit juice, and locally prepared beverages. Experts therefore advise that while carbonated drinks can form part of a balanced diet, they should be consumed in a moderation. Maintaining an active lifestyle and practicing good oral hygiene can also help reduce potential health risks associated with frequent soda intake. Oyeshile Oloyede, BCOS News.
Another time out. I'll be right back.
Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish your kids. Milo.
Make we talk. Time don't reach to rearrange his house to give us small wisdom. Shots might be fresh now, but you know, I beg no be so. Before I go talk, say our smile no reach. Make we not think I'm twice so. Ever heard of Colgate, the number one oral care brand in the world?
Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection unlocks 24 hours cavity defense. The formula boost with calcium for lifelong smiles.
Mom, it's a time to brush. No more for cover mouth.
Colgate for 24 hours maximum cavity protection.
Welcome back. The Oyo State Police Command has arrested suspected armed robbers and recovered weapons, stolen items, and cash in Ibadan. The command's public relations officer, DSP Anyola Diolayinka, in a statement said the breakthrough followed intelligence-led stop-and-search operations by police operatives on patrol at the General Gas area of Akobo. According to the statement, the operatives intercepted a suspect, Abiodun Michael, who attempted to flee upon sighting the police but was swiftly apprehended. A search conducted on him led to the recovery of a Magnum pump-action gun loaded with 6 live cartridges, several mobile phones of different brands, a Wi-Fi device, power bank, Oraimo radio, 4 wristwatches, and a cash sum of 130,000 naira. Police investigations revealed that the suspect had been on the police watch list and allegedly operates along the borders of Lagos State, Ogun State, and Oyo State, engaging in armed robbery activities. Still on police, the Oyo State Police Command has recovered a stolen motorcycle and arrested 2 suspects in connection with the theft in Ibadan. The command's public relations officer, DSP Anyola Diolayinka, disclosed this in a statement made available to newsmen. According to the statement, the recovery followed a report to the Ile-Ido Divisional Police Headquarters by residents Olaoye, who informed the police that his stolen Bajaj motorcycle with registration number GMD 6361QQ had been sighted in an uncompleted building at the Ariyo area along Ologweru Ido Road in Ibadan. Police operatives led by the Divisional Police Officer of Ile-Ido Division reportedly moved swiftly to the location where the motorcycle was recovered. During the operation, 2 suspects identified as Sanusi Audo and Amiso Sonny were arrested and taken into custody for further investigation. Preliminary interrogation revealed that the suspect allegedly stole the motorcycle from where it was parked at Lapade village via Ile-Ido in Ibadan. Meanwhile, the Commissioner of Police in the state, Femi Aruna, has directed that the suspect be charged to court at the conclusion of injunctions. A Save Our Souls message has been sent to the Oyo State government and the Oyo State Police Command over attacks by bandits in the Jobele area of Afijio local government of Oyo State. Jobele is the headquarters of Afijio local government and had been subject to kidnappings and attacks by bandits and criminals in the last 1.5 years. The recent attack led to a massive protest along the Oyo-Ogumosho Road 2 days ago after the divisional police in Jobele allegedly released some suspected kidnappers. BCOS reporter Bimbo Akobi brings vivid details of what entailed. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Jobele is a sleepy town in Afijio local government area, but some incidents happened in the past 2 days which led to some protests among youths, students along this route, talking about the Afijio Oyo Ogumosho Road. When students and youths blocked the roads, it was because of kidnappings that had been on for some time, at least about 1 year. The particular event that led to that protest was about a man that was arrested suspected to have been linked to a kidnapping issue. And well, he was arrested, taken to the police station, and by the morning, he was allegedly released by the police.
Irate youths of Jubilee community in Afiju local government area took to the streets 2 days ago to protest the police complicity in several kidnap cases in the area. The youths, as well as students, had blocked the Ibadan-Oyo Expressway, accusing the Jubilee Divisional Police Headquarters of releasing some suspected kidnappers handed over to them without the consent of the complainants. The Jubilee area has been a focus of attacks, kidnappings and killings in the last 1 year. The last suspected kidnappers who were arrested by residents were handed over to the Jubilee Police Division for investigation, and before the following morning, they had been released, making youths and other community leaders to take to the streets and highways. The latest assault was that of a man attacked in his house in the area and was inflicted with machete cuts, after which one of them was apprehended, handed over to the police and released before investigation commenced. Executive Chairman of Afiju Local Government, Jubilee, Honorable Olufemi Aikomo, said the kidnappings and killings have been experienced for a while, saying collaboration between the police and the local vigilantes had been on until the latest release of a suspected bandit by the police.
As we have our own security outfit, each towns and villages, they have their own as well. So on that Sunday, all of them, the security outfit, they are out. So when it happens around 1 a.m., that is the early morning of Monday. So they had one person, we don't know his name, but it's a Fulani man. They intercept him, ask questions, and they discover that in the bag he carried, there is rope, there is knife, there is cutlass, so many dangerous weapons.
According to him, some people had been victims of kidnappings in the area and ransom were paid, but he called on the state government to station the Western Nigeria Security Network, also known as Amotekun, to the area to complement police efforts in curtailing criminal activities in the area.
Among those that are outside for the outfits for Jubilee town, we have 2 allergies that are victims of this kidnapping issue this year. One was paid a ransom of 30 million. Another person, his sister and their wife were kidnapped. They paid ransom as well. So they volunteered to be among the vigilante group for the town.
The community chairman of Jubilee Community Development Association, Dr. Sunday Ojedinro, said the last scene of the attack on a resident at the Okeajadi area of Jubilee also houses students of higher institutions in the area calling for support from the state government and the police for protection.
The community has been under siege of kidnappers for over a year now. The event that happened, they happened to be the 7th occurrence of kidnapping, where people will sleep in their houses, kidnappers will come into the town and pick them away. A ransom have been paid, 5 million, 6 million, with various other requests by kidnappers. We have put in place various measures like the community hunters, as Oludero, coming from other places to help us. But as a community, the presence of the Amotekun could have been a better collaborative effort of government to secure Jubilee. But the police are trying their best, but they are not doing enough.
In the meantime, the Oyo State Police Command, in a statement issued earlier 2 days ago, ordered a thorough investigation into allegations of unprofessional conduct by the area commander, the divisional police officer, and operatives of the Jubilee Police Division.
People of Jubilee in Afiju local government I've called on the Nigeria police to expedite action on how to help tackle the issue of insecurity in this once peaceful and sleepy area of Oyo State in Afiju local government. My name is Bimbo Akombi, BCOS News.
Time out. I'll be right back.
Win your share of 3 billion naira with Nivea. 1,000 naira airtime guaranteed with every entry. Become one of 10 billionaires weekly, or win a chance to see Real Madrid live. 3 SUVs to be won. Buy any Nivea 400ml promo product, scratch and dial to enter.
Below 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish your kids.
Glad to know you're still there. The pursuit of financial gain and entertainment for the masses may drive the latest prank trends among content creators, particularly on social media. What many individuals perceive as amusement or a means to garner online attention can actually precipitate severe psychological repercussions. Mental health professionals warn that these types of pranks can cause emotional distress, fear, trauma for both the victims and those who witness them. In this report, Temitope Ogunleye closely examines the current phenomenon and its far-reaching implications for society, and our report is presented by Bimbo Akobi.
Prank culture has become increasingly popular in the digital age, with young people who are active on social media being key contributors to its growth. While numerous pranks are intended to be innocuous and amusing, some veer into perilous or emotionally detrimental territory. Findings from investigations indicate that pranks involving threats of self-harm or extreme fear can significantly affect the emotional state of those involved. Even if the prank is eventually disclosed as a ruse, the initial shock and panic experienced by the victim can culminate in lasting stress or emotional discomfort. According to a clinical psychologist, Mrs. Dorcas Olujobi, the psychological impact of detrimental prank trends on individuals can include the normalization of self-harm, as repeated exposure may lead to the perception that such behavior is acceptable.
When people continually see suicide or self-harm being used as a joke online, they begin to feel less serious or begin to see it as an acceptable behavior, especially to young viewers. So when there is repeated exposure to this kind of videos, it makes people less shocked or concerned about suicidal acts. For instance, if somebody has been making prank about suicide over time, when the actual behavior now comes to play, people may just assume that such person is just joking like the person usually does. Another impact it can have is it can trigger vulnerable people, especially people who are depressed and beginning to have suicidal thoughts. It can begin to suggest ideas for them on how to quickly end their life, which is not something that is good on the society.
Another psychiatrist, Dr. Adeni Ilawal, also weighed in on the matter, highlighting that suicidal pranks have the potential to generate fear and anxiety within society, negatively impacting the public's emotional and cognitive well-being. He also urged the authorities to take firm action by ensuring that those responsible for such acts are held accountable, stressing the necessity of stricter measures to prevent individuals from promoting or participating in damaging prank trends.
The major psychological effect is it creates fears, it causes anxiety, fear, worry, change in sleeping pattern, in mood, eating pattern, and fear of going out, fear, suicidal attempt into some people. Will this will now happen to us? It's better for one to go away from all these things. So, suicide attempt, not that person may not commit suicide, but because of the fear he has to go that something, then that individual, he may likely want to say commit suicide. Sometimes they may likely want to commit, they may not commit homicide, but suicidal tendency with them, because the fear is that with these people now come out, they don't want to see them nakedly and allow that thing to fail on them. So because of that, they want to take their own life. So such a thing should be discouraged.
Respondents opined that pranks have the potential to adversely affect individuals and the broader community. Therefore, it is crucial to promote awareness, empathy, and responsible behavior in order to protect mental health and ensure community safety.
We'll take another commercial break. Please stay with us.
My skin is my identity, my strength. It's unique and deserves care made specially for me. New Nivea Radiant and Beauty Even Glow, enriched with 95% pure vitamin C and pulp extract. For visibly radiant and even-toned skin in just 2 weeks. New Nivea Radiant and Beauty Even Glow, for your shade of beautiful.
When malaria knocks you down, you can be sure parasites are having a party in your system. Welcome to our new kingdom, guys! Comel, an effective weapon against malaria. Attacking the parasite army directly to give you express relief and get you back on your feet effectively. Comel on malaria gone.
Welcome back. As part of its commitment to pupil development, Ava Nursery and Primary School held its fourth biennial inter-house sports competition. The eventful celebration brought together students from diverse houses to participate in track and field events, promoting unity, self-control, and sportsmanship. Our reporter, Fidora Afolabuye, covered the event held at Adekunle Fajoyi Cantonment, Odogbo, Ibadan. Files into details.
The atmosphere was electric as students, teachers, and parents assembled for the fourth biennial inter-house sports competition of Ava Nursery and Primary School. The event launched with a dynamic parade by the four houses in competition, clearing the path for an assortment of exhilarating challenges. In his remarks, the chairman of the day, Mr. Goki Adelakun, extended his appreciation to the school management for allowing him to participate in the event and praised their dedication to providing a solid educational foundation for the students. He also acknowledged the sustained social investment in the school, commending the teachers and parents alike for their unwavering commitment and hard work in fostering the children's development.
One of the three aspects of learning, apart from cognitive, apart from affective, psychomotor domain, that's one essential thing. By doing that, it promotes healthy competition, it promotes spirit of teamwork, it promotes resilience, it promotes team spirit, it promotes leadership, and it also encourages them to have a kind of a collaboration.
In his welcome address, Proprietor Mr. Bolaji Alamu stated that sports play a crucial role in children's lives, fostering a strong work ethic and promoting fair play, which benefits them throughout their lives. He further thanked the parents for their contributions and sacrifices and appreciated the staff for their dedication and commitment in nurturing the pupils.
Sporting competition is one of the best extracurricular activities for children because it develops their intellect and it also develops their team spirit, and also to know that in life you win some, you lose some, but that they also teaches them fair play so that they will know that you cannot win everything at a time.
The competition featured pupils from the yellow, green, purple, and blue houses, who participated in various events, including races, My Daddy's Shoe, Busting the Balloon, Picking the Ball, Sack Race, Early to School, and Threading the Needle. The Inter-House Sports event also featured participation from invited schools, alumni races, parent races, and staff races, thereby enhancing the excitement and competitive spirit. At the end of the competition, Blue House emerged first, with green and purple houses coming second and third, respectively, while Yellow House won the trophy for the best match pass performance. The presentation of trophies and awards to the outstanding houses took place at a ceremony attended by esteemed dignitaries, including Mrs. F.A. Alamu, Director, Senior Secondary Education, and the Director, Special Needs and Inclusive Education. Fidora Afolagwe, BCOS News.
Over now to our sports desk.
Evening and welcome to the sports segment of the evening news. I am Oluwatu Yinka. We start in the world of women's basketball, where Nigeria's national women's basketball team, the Tigress, made a commanding statement in their FIBA Women's World Cup qualifying campaign with a commanding victory over Colombia. From the first whistle, the African champions asserted dominance, taking the opening fixture 18-12. They continued to control the pace in the second quarter, leading 34-29 at halftime. By the third quarter, Nigeria had firmly established control and they closed out the game with a resounding 70-37 triumph. They will continue their campaign again today against South Korea. South Korea defeated the Tigers of Nigeria with a score of 66-70. They will face the Philippines on Saturday. From the world of women's basketball to the world of women's football, Pacesetter Queens got their first win of the season over Adamawa Queens in a 2-0 victory encounter at the Lake Osami Stadium, with Ikimat Adewale opening the scoring in the 51st minute before Esther Kase added a second in the 80th minute in Ibadan. In the same
And now to foreign scene. More cargo ships have come under attack in the Gulf in what maritime security officials say are likely Iranian strikes as tensions from the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran continue to disrupt global energy flows. Governments and business across Southeast Asia are racing to prevent fuel shortages, while oil prices climb down towards the $100 a barrel mark. Foreign Desk Editor Folashade Akitola compared the details. Wow.
It's near Iraq, while a container ship was struck near the UAE. Iranian state media says Iranian forces were behind at least one strike. In Iran, US-Israeli strikes on Tehran have targeted street checkpoints of the Basij, a volunteer militia that has suppressed protests. The ships targeted in late-night attacks on Wednesday in the Gulf near Iraq were the Marshall Islands flagged Safe Sea Vishnu and the Zephyrus, which had loaded 4 cargoes in Iraq. 2 Iraqi ports officials told the Reuters news agency. An Indian crew member on board a United States-owned crude oil tanker was killed when it was attacked near Basra, Iraq, India's embassy in Baghdad said today. The remaining 15 Indian crew members of the Safe Sea Vishnu have since been evacuated to a safe location. Meanwhile, governments and businesses across Southeast Asia are scrambling to stave off energy shortages as the Strait of Hormuz remains shut to maritime traffic amid the fallout of the United States-Israeli war on Iran. Thousands of kilometers away from the Gulf, government offices in the Philippines have moved to a 4-day work.
To end the news tonight, here again are the main points. Britain will impose airspace restrictions and deploy armed police officers in Windsor next week as President Bola Tinubu arrives for a state visit hosted by King Charles III. The Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission has convened the inaugural meeting of the Presidential Project Development Committee for the Ecom Multipurpose Dam and Hydropower projects under a public-private partnership framework. A Save Our Souls message has been sent to the Oyo State government and the Oyo State Police Command over attacks by bandits in the Jobele area of Afigio local government of Oyo State. More cargo ships have come under attack in the Gulf in what maritime security officials say are likely Iranian strikes as tensions from the U.S.-Israeli war with Iran continue to disrupt global energy flows. Don't join hoodlums in threatening the peaceful coexistence of the country. It is only in an atmosphere of peace that development thrives. Thank you very much for watching. Good evening.